Okay, we are waking up to this. Brian ordered this for Amazon Prime Day. It's about 100 off. So $4.49 for an ice maker. Because he won't go downstairs and get his ice. So there you have it. Little pebbles. And also Keurig for his coffee situation. What have we got here?
Ice nuggets.
Ice nuggets. How are they?
Tasty. Cools me down. Here.
No, I feel like it's too cold for me now. I'll get the little shivers. But they're cute. Like little beads.
Very nice.
Hey guys, I am in Ontario Airport. Today is June 25th, 2021. Sorry I didn't vlog much yesterday. I was so upset with Brian. We had some people come and work on our house, and I had asked him to put in like doorknobs because when they demo stuff, everything's gonna get everywhere, and so I figured, you know, get that done before they start demoing, and then, you know, isolate certain areas so the dust doesn't get everywhere. And he didn't do it. He's very like procrastinator, or like thinks it's not important, but to me it's kind of like, okay, so now the guy demoed everything and the dust is everywhere in our master room, our restroom, our closet, all over our clothes. Like literally I just cleaned up everything, and it's like that smell, that dust and debris gets into everything. It gets into the vent, the clothes, every little small nooks and crannies it gets into. Like even in our closet, like the tiny holes that gets into Scooper's outfits, it's just bad and unhealthy and it's hazardous to your health. So I was just really upset because it's like, it's so important. Like he always says, it's so important to take care of your health, but then he's just too lazy to put on doors and like put up some plastic to isolate the area where we're demoing. We're demoing our master restroom because it was done a while back for my music video last drop, but it just didn't turn out right, and the drain is just not good, and Brian likes to like squirt all the water outside of the drain, like outside of the splash guard, and so it gets everywhere. So I figured we need to redo the drain, redo the grout, redo the tiles in that area. And so now my whole room, my master, everything is just, every inch and every corner is filled with dust and debris. And I'm trying to keep Scooper away from that area until the place is cleaned and the renovation is done in that section. Anyways, I drove myself to the airport right now, parked here. I'm using my friend's car, Lisa, because I handed off my truck to Vin. The Tesla is with Brian because he has to take baby to school. And so, yeah, about to fly out to Atlanta for this show. Let's go. Early morn at Ontario Airport. Very easy, in and out. Small, simple place. International, by the way. Made it to my gate. I'm super early. Better get some snacks to keep me occupied. Pickles and orange juice. Just checked in. This is my room. King bed. And then we have the mirror as usual. And then we have Hot Pockets and Gatorade, Powerade actually. Let's check out the restroom. This restroom, standard restroom, toilet, shower. Okay, so right now it's about 4 p.m. and I am getting ready to go sleep. And then after that, we'll get ready to go sing. Well, we gotta eat first. All right, so let's do this. All right, so makeup is on. Now I'm waiting on the driver to come pick me up. So it's gonna be here at 8:30, but it's 8:47. It's okay, it's a late show. I think it starts around like 10 to like 1 or 2, something like that. And then I should be on around like 11:30ish. So feeling good. I rested a little bit, maybe about good 3 hours, and hopefully I have the energy to rock the show. It's been a long time. I mean, we started to come back to shows lately, but it used to be like every single week, but now it's like spurts. So some days you're like, yeah, and then other days you're like, oh. So let's do yeah today. Okay, here we are. Hanam number 2. Okay, I'm back in my hotel room. It's about 1:32 a.m., something like that. And I gotta wash off my face, get some food. Got myself this from downstairs. And get some sleep. There's no directions on here, but I guess I'll just guess and we'll go with the flow. So, let me put this somewhere. Today's show, it was very last minute, so it's like let me see how many minutes this is. Let's say it's about 2 minutes. The show, like, they called me last minute, and so I wasn't sure like what was going on, but it was a grand opening for that cafe, and they had booked me like literally 3 days ago, and then I sent my song to the band, and I couldn't like, you know, really detail exactly what I'm gonna sing. So when I got up, the band didn't really get a chance to rehearse my song because it's been so short minute, like last minute. This thing's like making noises. Let me see if, oh, because this thing, it's not sitting on it properly. Oh my god. Microwave's gotta like rotate in order for it to work. Okay, so let's see. Anyways, so I didn't know, so when I introduced my song, and he was like, oh, can you change the song, because I actually don't know it. I haven't had the chance to, you know, go through it, so I'm like, okay, fine. But it was like, oh, my bad. I didn't even get a chance to talk to him because I was supposed to leave here at 8:30, and then I ended up leaving around 10:30, and so I got there around like almost 11-ish Yeah, something like that. And so went in, put my shoes on, and sang right away. And so couldn't even get to go over the song list with the guy. But I mean, everything was fine. It was just a little miscommunication and such. And sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. Anyways, hopefully I'll be back. Perform for Atlanta in a different setting where I'm able to get my shit together. The songs. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm in a better mood now because I am a little bit away from Brian. I mean, he kind of like texted me. I was so annoyed and was like, oh, don't be mean. I was like, you're being mean. Like, you need to like think of like our health and such. And so he was just tired. He's going through a lot of stress. His brother recently got rejected from coming into the US. So his brother was, his first visa was approved, and then his second one where he does an interview was not. So it kind of stressed him out because he really wanted his brother to be here to get a better life. That's number one. And number two, he really needs him for a big contract as well. So 2 for 2. It's unfortunate, but we might have to appeal it. And I think he's just going through a lot because he's just accumulating so much work, and he needs people to work because he just does everything himself. And then things like me asking him to like put in a doorknob, though to me it's important because the dust and debris is unhealthy. But I guess it just missed his mind because he's just so caught up with work. And so these days I'm letting go of a lot of things for him, just letting it go. But I think maybe a different approach would probably be ask nicely. I mean, I tend to ask nicely, and sometimes I'll just forget about it, but then in the end we don't get the work done. So sometimes maybe sometimes we'll get to a compromise where we can just ask nicely and then scream. All right, good night. I think this is done. Wash off my face and ate. Yum yums, yum yum yums. I don't know if you're supposed to put the sticker, but it has no instructions on how to do it. So yeah. All right, bon appetit.